A very pleasant morning to all my dear children. Welcome back to the another interesting session of environmental studies. As the name says, when the earth shook. My first question is to you all children. Have you ever felt the shaking kind of experience on the earth? As you can see in one of the clips which I have taken in my video, the people are afraid of shaking of earth and got stuck at their own places wherever they are. Sometimes the intensity of shaking of the earth is too much, which can result into major devastating. This clip is one of the examples. Clips which are shown here are the example of the natural calamity. Now children, what is a natural calamity? A natural disaster or calamity is a major adverse event resulting from natural processes on the earth, which causes loss of life and damage to the property, just like you have seen in the videos. Right children? So here are some of the examples of natural disasters, and today we are going to talk about earthquake. As the lesson is also containing the information regarding the earthquake happened in 2001 in the Kutch area of Gujarat state. Before I take up the lesson for the further explanation children, I must tell you about the facts related to the earthquake, so that scope of understanding regarding this lesson will be better for you also. So let's get started children. Now what is an earthquake or earthquakes? Earthquakes are shaking, rolling or sudden shock of the earth's surface, which can cause the big loss of life and property. First of all, let us understand how does an earthquake occur. See children, our earth is not just one piece or made up of single layer. It is just made like a jigsaw puzzle, or you can say it has around 19 to 20 pieces which are called tectonic plates. And we know that earth is made of three layers: the crust, mantle and core. So these plates are placed on a hot, partially molten layer of earth's mantle. This is the reason why these pieces are continuously moving. When these tectonic plates collides with each other, which turns into the result of an earthquake. I hope children that you all have understood that how does an earthquake occur. Children, the part at which the earthquake occurs under the earth is called hypocenter, or it is also known as focus, and the exact point placed above it at the surface of the earth is called epicenter. A device that can sense the waves created by the movement of the tectonic plates. These waves are known as seismic waves, and the device is called a seismograph. This seismograph records the waves ranging from 0 to 10, where 0 is the lowest, where people feel nothing, and 10 being the highest that destroy even continents. These are measured on Richter scale. Children, this picture shows the various magnitude recorded on Richter scale with the help of seismograph. Now children, we can start the lesson from the NCERT book describing the Bhuj earthquake in 2001. Okay? This was like a bad dream, Jesma said, who lived in Kutch area of Gujarat. When she was 11 years old, she experienced an earthquake. It was 26 January 2001. Suddenly the ground started shaking. The people were scared and started running here and there. There was total panic out there. In a few minutes, the village was flat on the ground, and all of the things, clothes, pots, grains and food were trapped under the stones. At the time, everyone thought of two things: how to save the people who were trapped and to treat the injured ones. The village hospital was also damaged. Many people were seriously injured. The doctor treated people with the help of the villagers. 6 people of the village even died. The entire village was sad and disturbed. Then she said more about of that incident. The house of Mota Bapu, who is the sarpanch of her village, was not much damaged. He gave the rice and wheat to everyone from his godown. Now she was describing the condition after the earthquake. She said many people from the cities came with food, medicines, and clothes. Everyone used to rush to take these things. Some people from the cities helped them to put up the tents even. Staying in the plastic tents in the cold winters month was very difficult. Some scientists also came and tried to find which areas have more chances of having an earthquake. Children, you must also have experience of listening the news that when any area affected these kind of natural calamity, government also comes forward to help those people. Rescue team plays a vital role to help those people which are affected by the natural calamity. Let's see how rescue teams help people by saving people trapped under the debris. Secondly, providing medical aid to the injured people. Third, supplying food, clothing and shelter to the victims. So here are the pictures. By looking at them, you can easily identify. Look at this, how the rescue team came forward to help the people, those who are trapped under debris. And there is a medical team also who is providing medical aid to the injured people. Then supplying food, clothing and shelter to the victim. Do you know, children, who will be there in the rescue team? Police, doctors, army, fire brigade and voluntary organization. You can see in this picture how police have come forward to help those people. Then we have medical team. Then we have army, those who are taking help of the army with the help helicopter. And fire brigade is also a necessary part of the rescue team. Then voluntary organization. So children, this is how a rescue team always come forward to help those people. Then Jasma said that engineers and architects showed them some special design for houses that would not get damaged much in an earthquake. But villagers were afraid that if city people would build their houses, the village will not look like their old village. So the villagers decided to build their own houses with the help of those people, and the groups would build the village school also. So architects and engineers are working on the project in which buildings can withstand with the earthquake, or the buildings which would not get too much damage during an earthquake. Now it's time to learn about the precautions should be taken before an earthquake occurs. If any prior information were given to us. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher, first aid kit, a battery powered radio, a flashlight and extra batteries at home. Learn first aid and how to turn off the gas, water and electricity. Make up a plan of where to meet your family after an earthquake. Don't leave any heavy objects on the shelves. They will fall during earthquake. Anchor heavy furniture, cupboard and appliances to the walls or floor. Learn the earthquake plan at your school or workplace. So what are the precautions should be taken during an earthquake? If you are indoors, stay inside. If you are outside, stay outside. If you are indoors, stand against a wall near the center of the building or stand in a doorway or crawl under a desk or table. Stay away from windows and doors. If you are outdoors, stay in the open, away from the power lines or anything that might fall. Stay away from the buildings. Don't use matches, candles or any flame. If you are in a car, stop the car and stay inside the car until the earthquake stops. Don't use elevators. And most importantly, don't be panicked during an earthquake. So children, this is the part number 1 of this lesson, when the earth shook. Thank you for watching it.